Hi everyone, it's Christmas Eve. Thought I'd come on quickly and do my Christmas Eve video that I normally do each year. And it's so cold and so windy outside, I'm down at the park, that I thought I'll come and sit in the car and stay out of the wind and the rough weather, otherwise the wind will affect the live feed. Yeah. So I just wanted to come on virtually and say, we're nearly to the end of another year of into the 9th year, or actually the 10th year of What's Up. I think July next year. We've been going 10 years. And it's been a rather successful year for us. I don't know if you remember, a couple of months ago, I did a video one night after being out to our homeless community, and we rescued a gentleman that was behind the plaza in a pretty bad way, and we got the ambulance to come and pick him up and get him off the streets, because we believed that had we not done that night, he would have died on the streets within days, or if not weeks. And we did that, and in the course of events, he's in a motel, staying in a motel, and has been for the last 6 weeks or so, 2 months since we called that ambulance to him. And I've got some really good news. He's going into a unit, housing trust unit, just after Christmas. So he'll have a unit and a place of his own. He's got lots of assistance and help put in place through My Aged Care, so he'll have lots of support. And that's due to the hard work of the Northwestern Housing Alliance, ANWA's intake team, that have done an absolutely marvellous job with this gentleman. So thank you very much to them. They know who they are, and I'm very grateful for the hard work that they've put in getting a good package and some permanent accommodations for this gentleman, who is an alcoholic and had some shocking health issues after probably a lifetime of alcohol abuse. And he was in such a bad way that we didn't think he was going to survive, and there was no way that we could leave him there. And we got hold of the local MPs, Rhiannon and Blair, who helped get ANWA involved. And I'm really pleased to say that man now has his life back as much as he can, where he's going to be safe and no longer on the streets. He's going to have a unit of his own. He's got a package. He's going to be well looked after. He's going to be supported, and his life has changed. And I think we did save his life. And I wanted to share that with you because a lot of you will remember me doing that video. And I wanted to share some good news for you tonight, so that you can go into Christmas tomorrow knowing that one person in our area is off the streets and safe, and now has a life. And I think that's fantastic news. I'm over the moon and thrilled that that's happening. And I think that if you can be responsible for turning one person's life around, or saving one person's life, it's been a good year. It's been a challenging year in lots of ways, but that's probably the best news that I could give you at the end of the year. Probably a bit premature because he hasn't moved into his unit yet, but it is going to happen. We're just waiting for the worker to come back from having some time off over Christmas and New Year, and obviously some well-deserved time off. But that fills me with pride, knowing that we did that we helped that gentleman get his life back on track, and he's no longer on the streets and no longer suffering that he was. So I wanted to share that good news with you all, because it is good news. And, you know, our community page does a lot of good work behind the scenes, and people help each other. Every time I put up a post saying I need this for a rough sleeper, I need that, somebody always comes forward and helps. And I really appreciate that. Thank you so much to everybody who's donated this year to those sleeping rough. And a couple of people have even bought me little Christmas presents to show their appreciation over the last few weeks, which has been absolutely overwhelming and very much appreciated. So thank you so much to those people. It makes me realise, you know, we do have some really, really wonderful, caring people in our community. And I love our community very much, and that's why I do what I do, because I think we live in a fantastic community. I want to give a shout out to Teacher Gully Council, because they have been absolutely fabulous to work alongside this year with our homeless community. They've really gone above and beyond to be understanding and to try and do things a little better when dealing with homeless people. So I really want to thank them. They're really, really have done a great job in this space, and I really do appreciate their empathy and their contributions to those sleeping rough, and for their assistance that they've given me to do what I do out there on the streets. So thank you to them, and thanks for listening to me. Thanks very much to Rhiannon and Blair. You guys rock, and I know that if I ever need anything, I can go to you too, and you're always there, and you step up to the plate and provide whatever's needed for our community. So thank you to you guys. You're a couple of rock stars, and we're really lucky to have you in our area. Thanks very much to everybody out in the community for doing what you do every day. Thanks to all the businesses for your support on the page. And please don't forget to put your suburb on your posts. That's a constant challenge for us, is to get businesses to put their suburbs on their posts, because we want to support local as much as possible. And by putting a suburb on the post, we know that we're supporting local. So please remember to do that. Keep up that. And lastly, I want to wish every single one of you guys out there a Merry Christmas. Thanks so much for supporting our page and contributing and commenting and posting and making our page the best community page in the Southern Hemisphere and the largest of its kind. And as I said, we do a lot of good work behind the scenes, and we don't often, well, we don't brag about what we do at all, because it's none of anybody else's business, and it's just giving fodder to haters. So I tend to be very private and try and keep what I do to myself. And yeah, as much as I can anyway. And because, you know, it's not all about photo opportunities and putting your face out there and on a photo saying, look at me, look what I'm doing. I think that when you're a politician, you might have to do that because you need to win votes from people that need to know what you're doing. But with me, no one needs to know what I'm doing. I just do what I do and not say too much about it, unless I actually need somebody, then I put the call out and somebody comes forward. And I'm really grateful we have a community that does that and supports me to do what I do. There's so much work to be done in the homelessness space. We're pretty lucky here in Teacher Gully. We've got very minimal people sleeping outside now because of all the hard work we've done over the last couple of years to get people housed. But there's other suburbs that have huge issues. I've just started working with Salisbury Council over the last few months by referral, and they are doing some wonderful work as well in this space. So I think slowly things are changing. People are listening. People are wanting to learn how to do things better. And that really fills me with joy and I feel quite encouraged in that space, which is good. I never know what to say in these videos, you know. I just press live video and hope to cross whatever comes out's not makes sense. I don't script, I don't write things down. I just go ad lib, and I've got no idea what I'm doing. But I really wanted to come on and say thank you to everyone for your support. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas tomorrow. I hope it's everything that you want it to be. I hope all your dreams come true. I hope you've got company and you're not alone. And it's a pleasant, wonderful day for you to spend with family and friends, or doing what you love doing. So Merry Christmas, everyone, and have a wonderful day tomorrow. And I will talk to you again soon, no doubt. Yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. I can't think of anything else offhand, but yeah, just know that as a community, we are making a difference. And we live in a wonderful community, and we've got a lot to be thankful for and a lot to be grateful for every single day. So, Merry Christmas, everybody, once again, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.